Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sandra Bilson-Afrifa and I'm an integrative health and fitness coach. I help women lose weight and using weight loss as a tool for their overall health. I'm also a business consultant. Today I'm going to talk to you about what I call the ABCs of getting a flat tummy. So I have had 2 C-sections, 2 myomectomies, I've had 2 babies, I have diastasis recti, and I have an umbilical hernia. And with all this, I was able to achieve a strong core, and I'm still working on my core. So I want to share that journey with you so that if you do want to get that flat tummy, you can get it. So let's go. All right, welcome back. All right, so as I was telling you, I've had 2 C-sections and I have had 2 myomectomies. If you don't know what a myomectomy is, it's really just a removal of uterine fibroids. And I also, through my pregnancy journeys, I did gain a significant amount of weight. I'll be able to lose it, hence the reason for this channel, to help other women. But through that journey, I also developed something called diastasis recti, where your tummy basically separates, and then because with a C-section, they literally separate your muscles, and I was able to repair it when I had my daughter, but then I had it again when I had my son because I had to have another C-section. And then I also have an umbilical hernia. The only way of really resolving an umbilical hernia is through surgery, and I'm not ready to do that yet. But let's go to the reason for today's video. I have helped countless of women, okay, to be able to achieve not just a flat tummy, but their overall health goals, okay? And it doesn't matter what it is. If you want to look good for a wedding, if you want to look good in your clothes, you just want to have that flat tummy, here is the video for you. So why am I focusing on getting a flat tummy? Yes, the looks are great, okay? You can wear those clothes, you can show it up. But the key thing, the reason is, just think about your tummy, okay? You have all these organs over here, okay? You got your intestines, you got, your liver, you got your pancreas, you got your stomach. And when you develop this abdominal fat, basically what we call the visceral fat, it covers these organs and puts you at risk for a lot of diseases, cardiovascular or heart diseases, okay? So my women, those that gain weight in their thighs, good for you. But the ones that gain weight in their tummy, you are at a higher risk for developing heart disease. So I know that sometimes when you're losing weight, you're always looking at the scale, but let's not look at the scale, okay? Scale is great. I want you to get something called the digital scale, because the digital scale gives you an average of what your visceral fat is, okay? So the reason why I want you to focus really also on getting that flat tummy, not for the good looks, is because any woman who has an abdominal, okay, so when you check your abdomen and out, you really want to go right above your umbilical, your tummy, your belly button. If your waist circumference is greater than 35 inches, it puts you at higher risk. So through your weight loss journey, just make sure that your waist circumference is less than 35 inches for women and then less than 40 inches for men. If you're of Asian descent, it's actually 30 inches or less, okay? So let me tell you what the ABCs, or what I call the ABCs is, okay? So the first one I call A is awesome fool. In order to get those abs, okay, those flat tummy, you cannot get a flat tummy without nourishing your body with the right nutrition, okay? And don't put it off yet. I'm not talking about going and eating salads. Salads are a great way, fruits and vegetables, but really it's eating less of processed foods, okay? Just tailor your diet into eating less of processed foods. The more processed foods that you eat, the more likely that you're going to develop more of that fat accumulation. And if you're someone who develops, a fat in your tummy, then you're more likely to, be at risk for all these cardiovascular diseases, okay? So a way that I always, share with my clients, is just go slow, okay? Don't put this video up and after this video you're just gonna eat huge bowls of salads. If you can do that, that's great. But one thing that all the diets, whether it's paleo, whether it's keto, Mediterranean, any diet you choose to pick, okay, whether it's eating just pescatarian, just all fish, or whatever diet you pick, okay, everyone agrees that we should be eating less of processed foods, okay? So if you're a vegan and you're listening to me today, you're not going to eat a vegan donut and think that's healthy, okay? You're not going to be eating all fast foods and think it's healthy, okay? So number 1, awesome fool, we are nourishing our body. B is binge on discipline. Okay, you have to be disciplined and you have to be consistent. So binge on discipline, B. What do I mean by that? You need to show up. If you're exercising, you need to show up and be consistent, okay? You need to prioritize your health and you need to be disciplined about it. That is something that you would need to do. And I think it's really good for your overall health anyways, like your overall, not health, like life in general, that you need to be disciplined in anything that you do. What you find important, you need to be disciplined in it, okay? Ways of being disciplined, you can set time for it. Like I work out every morning and hence I share my workout videos with you guys. And I'm disciplined about it. That is one thing that I'm so consistent about it. With your nutrition, if you're someone who can plan meals, that's great. But my program usually focuses on busy mothers, just like myself. I don't usually have time to plan a meal. I do cook, during the week, so I guess maybe that's a form of planning, and then, but sometimes in the middle of the week, the food is gone, but I always try to have more like vegetables or quick meals, that I can do. I can throw some veggies and stuff like that, okay? So just be disciplined about it. What you find important in your life, if you think your health is important, if you think that weight loss is important to you, you will create the time and you will find the discipline, okay? Now C is core crushers. I love this. You all know that I love strength training. Strength training is beautiful. Regardless of your age, you need to crush your core. What do I mean by core crushers? I'm not talking about crunches. Crunches are good. I do some of them in my workouts. But using weights to strengthen your inner core, okay? Most of the time, people think you need to do a lot of cardio. No, you need to get that core strength. But one thing that I would say for you is sometimes when people are trying to get that core strength, they tend to bulk, meaning they are lifting super heavy weights. If you notice, most of the influencers out there, okay, or most of the fitness professionals out there, they have reached, a certain level of fitness. So they have decided, okay, I want to bulk my muscle, meaning I want to add more weight. When you're losing weight, you do not necessarily want to bulk. One thing that I've seen in my practice, okay, checking people's cholesterol levels, actually, sometimes when you're bulking, you tend to eat a little bit more, and sometimes you tend to eat a little bit more unhealthy if you're not very health conscious, okay? And some people can bulk and be eating bacon. It doesn't mean it's healthy. People come, they look very muscular, but they're not really toned, or they haven't gotten those abs, not because you're not exercising, it's because you're not also eating the right amount of food. But basically, it also goes back to the nutrition part. But what I mean is you need to focus not on just your core, but your overall body. I always talk about balance exercises. So balance exercises are a great way. Pilates, yoga. So you know what? I never do yoga with you guys, or I never show yoga videos because for me, I don't have that flexibility. Do I do meditation? Yes. Do I stretch? Yes. But I'm not a yoga person, okay? And you do not want me to teach you yoga. Maybe someday soon. But if you're a yoga fan, it's great for the core. Pilates is great for the core, okay? But regardless of your age, okay, you need to do strength training. You can start with body weight, and then you can go with your 5-pound weight, 3-pound weight, okay? The more the weight stays away from your body, the better it is to strengthen your core, okay? And like I said, I'm not talking about, just this. I'm talking about the inner muscles to build all that, visceral fat to basically help you, okay? So I'm going to share, wait till the end though, because I'm going to share a couple of exercises that will help whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced for your core, okay? So let's go over this again. I don't want this to be a very long video. One is A for awesome food. You need the right nutrition. B is based on discipline. C is your core crushers, your strength training. Very, very important. So hang in there. I'm going to switch my camera so that I can get you the wide view so we can do a little bit more of some basic core exercises, standing core exercises, and kind of explain to you what I do. Oh, and before I go, I almost forgot. If you notice, most of my videos, I focus a lot on full body exercises. I hardly do more like upper or lower body. I usually maybe do upper or lower body by viewer request. And the reason is I do a lot of full body compound exercises. So all those exercises that I do, number one, it saves you on time because you work multiple muscle groups, okay? So every day you notice that I work upper, lower body, every exercise, okay? And all those compound moves basically help strengthen your core. Let me share those compound moves with you shortly. Catch you back. Don't go anywhere. Just sit tight. I'm going to switch the camera. Okay. All right, guys. Welcome back. Okay. So I had to switch the camera for a wider view. So let's go over a couple of core routines, okay? So whenever you're exercising, you need to make sure that you're holding your core in. Kind of like someone is about to punch you, okay? Any exercise that you do a squat, just hold your core in, okay? That really helps you. And you know, when you do these core exercises, you know, to my women, those that have had, you know, vaginal deliveries, or even when you're older, you know how sometimes you can pee and tickle on yourself? Yes, this strengthening those inner core muscles can help repair that, okay? And then I just wanted to correct something. When I say I repaired my diastasis recti, it was not surgically. I repaired it naturally with exercises. And these are the exercises that I do. You see them in videos. But I wanted to show you how to do these exercises to be safe, okay? So I'm going to go with just some lower weights. I don't tend to do core exercises with a lot of heavy weights, okay? So here are my 8-pound dumbbells, okay? Actually, let me start with beginner, okay? So that we don't even go with weights, okay? Just doing this. Just try it with me, wherever you are. If you're in your living room, just keep this up. In order to keep your leg up or even go higher, your core has to kick in, okay? So when I do these exercises like this, it's strengthening your inner core, okay? It's getting you that core strength. And then when you stay there and you kick, you're working like more muscle groups, okay? And then, so the longer you stay up, the longer you help with your balance, okay? When you do this, you're working this. Whenever you're working your side, I call it the side backs. But one thing that you should remember is when you're going like this, okay, and let's do this together. If you're in a living room where you can do it, when you do this, okay, you need to hold your core in. Don't suck your tummy out, suck your tummy in while you're doing the exercises, okay? That helps train your inner core, okay? And then when you go, just hold a little bit. Core exercises doing this is not helpful. Core exercises, you hold and you get more control. And then as you get better, see, you can go like this, okay? So when you see me do those balance exercises, don't skip it. They're very good for you. Another one is just going like this, okay? In order for me to go like this, you add this to it, you have to kick your inner core in, okay? I lose my balance sometimes, okay? So when I show you these exercises where you go like this and go up, please don't skip it, because these exercises help with your inner core, okay? Then you have these exercises that I do, and if you notice, I work multiple muscle groups. When I do this, I'm working my inner thighs, okay? I'm working my quads, and then when I come up like this with the weight, as you see in some of my exercises, I am working those inner core, okay? So I go here, and that is why I like doing a lot of compound or multiple moves, because I'm a busy mother and I don't have time. So I like to work multiple muscle groups, okay? As opposed to just doing leg day one day, upper body day. I just kind of work my whole body, but still focus on those, muscle groups. But I love those balance exercises. So please never skip it, okay? I just wanted you to know I do those exercises for a reason. When I do a kick, okay, it works my inner core, okay? So when I do this over here, okay, I'm working my core. So you do this, just do it with me and hold it. You see, you're gonna be off balance. I'm stable because I have that inner core strength, okay? So all these kicks. When I do a kick like this, I am working my side glute, okay? So see, this kick, so you can stay here and then just kick, okay? And as you're kicking, you're working those sides. In order for me to stay without falling down, right, like this, okay, I'm using my inner core muscles, okay? Now, when I do a squat and I come up with weights, it really helps with my core muscles too. So now I'm just gonna add on an 8-pound weight. So those were more of beginner exercises. So whenever you see my exercises that I do and I'm using weights and you're not there yet, just stop using the weights, because form is very important, and then just use your own body. So whenever you see me do this, just stop and then do your body weight. Whenever you see me doing weights on top here, just stop and just do this, okay? Whenever you see me kick, you can go low, okay? And then another exercise that I love too is there's a difference between a back lunge and then a front lunge, okay? A back lunge works more here, but when you do a front lunge and you come up, you'll notice that sometimes you get off balance. That's because in order to lift yourself up, you have to use your core. So I'm showing you all these in speed because I don't want the video to be long. If you want me to do just exercises, like a lengthy video on those exercises, again, I'll do it. But this is kind of like just trying to make it a little bit quick. So When you see me do this, don't skip it. If you have knee issues, just go like this. Just go like this, okay? So when you see me doing this, okay, that is a core exercise. Don't skip it. Now I'm gonna show you weights, okay? When you do a squat, before you start weights, you have to be comfortable with your body first, okay? So now I'm doing a squat here like this. So you see the squat? When I come up, I shoot it up, okay? Whenever a weight goes away from your body, your core has to work very hard to keep that weight up without falling. So when you do a squat thrust, okay? So you go down, see my form, squat, and a thrust, okay? You basically, with that thrust, you kick your core in, okay? And then I'm going to use just one dumbbell, okay? Like I was showing you, the side, and then you come up. When I do this, not only now I've added some weight to it, so it makes it harder. So this becomes more of an advanced move. This is intermediate, this is advanced. In order to keep my core this way, look, the weight is up. You try it with me. It's hard to do this, but I'm able to do it because I am working and I've worked on my inner core strength. So when you see me do these exercises, please don't skip it. That's what's gonna get you that flat tummy, okay? When you see me do an exercise like this, okay, don't skip it either. It's all my exercises are with intention, and that's how I've been able to tone my core. So whenever the weight goes away from your body, just try it. You have to kind of like keep your core in, kind of like you're sucking your core in. See my posture? I'm not doing this, I'm not doing this. I'm doing this, and then I go up, okay? So if you have shoulder issues, just go up like this, okay? But it's the weight in this exercise. If you were just to do this, it doesn't really kick the core in. It's the weight added that helps this particular exercise with your core. So you go like this, and you can do this with me, okay? And then when I add more speed to it, where I go down like this, it even kicks your core in. You're working this, you know, you're working your leg, you're working your glutes, you're working your shoulders. And see, this is a multiple move. So when I do this, I'm working my heart rate. You can feel that like my heart rate is going higher. And then it also works my core, and I'm working multiple groups, okay? Another core exercise, it's just going like this, okay? So when you see me doing this, it's not because I just want to do it. How you do it is you want to hold your core in once again, kind of like someone is punching you. So you hold this way. The further you keep the weight away, see, I'm not moving my hips. My hips are straight, my knees are slightly bent, and then I'm going this way. Okay, so right here, the more I move it, the harder it is. Okay, then if you want to add, you know, more intensity to it, you can lift your leg, and then you're working this side, and that side, and you're working your legs and your shoulders. See why I do multiple moves in full body? Because you end up working your whole body. I want you to understand, because I got a lot of comments that, oh, I want ab exercises, and I wanted you to know that the exercises that I do on a daily basis are always focused on my core, because guess what? I love the core strength too, and I need it for, you know, to help repair my diastasis recti again, and then, you know, with my umbilical hernia. So see, like that, okay? All right, then there's another one where you go up like I was showing you before. Now I'm adding a weight to it. See, I'm not standing like this, I'm not crouching, I'm up, and then I'm going this way, okay? Do core exercises with control. If you're not able to control it, it means the weight is too much for you. And then you can go with, this is like my daughter's weight. It's so cute, right? She has like a 3 pound, and then my son, who's like 18 months, has a 2 pound weight. So, but it doesn't mean, don't get me wrong. If you're at 2 pounds or 3 pounds, please be there. There is no shame in 2 pounds, 3 pounds, or body weight. Okay, we are all at a different part of our journey. So, like I was showing you, you're gonna go like this, okay? And then you're just going. See the control I have? I'm not slamming my feet and doing this. I'm having control, and I'm still holding my core in. And see, and then when you're more advanced, just don't touch. See, so there's so many different variations. You just need to keep trying and see what works for you. Another core exercise is putting your hand over your head, okay, and going like this, okay? There's so many core exercises that you can do standing, okay, like that, okay? This one actually you can do without weights. I forgot that you can just go like this, okay? And like I said, always hold longer, kick your core in. The more balance you do, the better. Then I'm going to go with 5 pounds because my shoulders hurt from the workout that I did. So now a balance exercise. Remember when I did that balance exercise earlier before? Now I've added weight. Now I'm working my shoulder, I'm working my legs because my legs have to be straight. I'm working my back, and then I'm working my core muscles. So like this, and then you can go, you can move, okay? So see, when I do those exercises, I'm working multiple groups, okay? Now, I can go on and on. And now let me show you this exercise. So when I do a curtsy like this, okay, number one, this is a curtsy, okay? And when I go down with a curtsy like this, just doing a curtsy like this is not gonna work, especially my core. But if I go with a curtsy and I come up, that works my core, okay? So if you're a beginner, just kind of go like this first, and then you can go up. Then we can do a curtsy and work the side, okay? See this? Then more intermediate to advanced, we can go like this for intermediate, and then more advanced for this, okay? So you see why I like working full body? Number one, I get my cardio in. You can tell that I'm even panting just by doing this because I'm talking to, and I'm working multiple muscle groups. I personally don't like just working upper body and lower body, okay? I like working the whole body every day. Sometimes I do focus on just a few isolated upper body moves because those are important for those little muscles. But every day I focus on my whole body, if that helps, okay? So and then let me show you one more core exercise, okay? We're not going down today, so I'm not going to do any of the core exercises on the floor. But another good core exercise is actually, let me use 2. I don't know if I'm sure you've seen this. So just putting the weight over your head. Remember I told you whenever the weight goes over your head, you're working your core. And just lift your hand. This is so, it seems so easy, but just try and keep it up for 45 seconds. It's a lot. Then you can pulse like that, or you can do so many things with this. You start like this, you start like this. If you have shoulder issues, just go here, or just go here, okay? So I don't want this video too long, but like I said, I love exercising, I love strength training, and this is the beauty of strength training, okay? It helps you with those muscles. You know, when your muscles are at rest, they are burning fat, okay? When you're exercising, you burn glucose. But when your muscles are at rest, you're burning fat. And that's the reason why you need to get those muscles and with weight training, okay? So start somewhere with your body weight, okay? And then you can go further. You can go with a kettlebell. I have so many different things, barbells and stuff. I'll try to incorporate in the exercise, but also comment and let me know what you'd like to see. More videos of core, more videos of full body. Like I said, exercise has become or is my strength, and I love exercising. Nutrition, I love it too, but I love my chocolate too. So whilst I do limit a lot of processed foods, like I told you, number one is, with nutrition, I still eat a little bit of chocolate, okay? I have a very stressful lifestyle, and I want to be real with you, okay? Life is so fluid, okay, to be too rigid. If you're not eating processed foods, that's great for you. But I still eat my chocolate here and there. I still eat a brownie here and there. And that's okay, okay? And I've still been able to get a strong core. So like I always say, invest in yourself, by learning. You can watch with these YouTube videos or invest in someone else to help you, learn it faster, okay? So just remember, A, awesome fool, B, binge on discipline, and C, the core crushes. Catch you in another video. Hope you enjoy this. Comment, like, and as I always say, stay healthy, stay consistent. Love you all. Bye-bye.